Well, guys, just like I said last week, I finally got this Miata back from paint, and it's been one of the biggest things that I wanted to do to this car for a long time. And that pretty much nearly completes the restoration project for this thing. And when I tell you that the paint is in very good condition now, I know one of the things about this car that used to embarrass the heck out of me was the paint quality. Now, the car has actually been repainted very well, especially for the price. I only paid $2,300 for the paint and to have the wheels polished as well. So the paint itself was like $2,000. The wheels were $300, and I gotta tell you, I think I got a really good deal from it. So just look at it. I gotta say, the guy did a really good job, especially how bad the bodywork was too. I mean, look at it. You guys probably remember about 2 years ago, I had that little wreck when I was doing the tailgate, and it left a huge gash right here, just a whole bunch of scrapes. And then one time I was driving on the interstate, and there was like a huge scrape, right, a huge gash right there from some random object in the middle of the road. But I gotta say, he did a really good job painting this thing. And for the price, I was really surprised that he actually got the OEM paint. He's got the OEM Silverstone paint. I know one of the worst things about this car was this A-pillar right here, and he actually did a really good job on it. Like, it looks a lot better. There's pretty much no paint left on that because of how worn down and scraped up it was. Because, you know, I had this car for 5 years, and over the years the paint quality just went bad. It faded in some places, it rusted in some places, but now the body is almost perfect pretty much. And one of the worst things about this car was this side right here. If you guys remember, that was a huge dent right there, and he filled that up with Bondo and pretty much got it looking like it was brand new. Like, I was actually wondering if I should just buy a new fender or not, but heck, he made it work. He really did. Like, look at that. It's like it never was wrecked in the first place. I was really surprised at how good of a job he did. The wheels look really good. He did a pretty good job. Like, this car looks just like it did. Actually, it looks better than when it did when I first got it. I know the trunk was really bad. The trunk was probably the most faded out part of this car, one of them. And just look at it, it looks good. Especially now that I got this finish panel. The finish panel actually still had good paint on it because I bought it from a wrecked Miata on eBay. But it looks better even after he had painted it. Well, pretty much everything went well when it comes to the paint. Dropped it off, paid half, waited 3 weeks, and then got it back just in time for our big drive of the year at the Mazda Club. And I was able to get it back right before then, pretty much debut it. And I got a lot of comments and a lot of compliments from it. I know I've really enjoyed it since I got it back, especially to the wheels. The wheels definitely look a lot better than what they did before they got there, because this side was really bad. So the fact that he was able to get it pretty much as close to perfect as he could get, it was really nice. Now, one thing I do plan on doing, because people keep on whining about it, is get these painted. I'm just gonna scrape these up. I guess the people at the church are having issues. I'm just gonna get all this rust off and then paint it black because people keep on talking about it. But another thing that I did too was I also installed these mirrors on this thing, and it really gives it that vintage look that I've been wanting to get from this car. These are the Tourist Trophy vintage mirrors for the NAs. Not for the earlier ones, because you actually need to drill the hole out to be bigger on the older NAs, because they didn't come with power mirrors. But it wasn't that bad. Just got a Christmas tree bit and pretty much just started drilling, and it came out pretty good. But other than that, this thing's almost done. The only thing I have left is to get some seat covers. I'm going to get some plaid seat covers from Carbon Miata. And I'm also planning on getting like some vintage racing numbers to go on this thing to pretty much finish the touch. And I also need to get some new center caps for these wheels. I actually saw some Unos Roadster center caps that kind of look like the Lotus logo. So I'm looking to get one of those from Etsy. They're like $100, but it's probably gonna take a little bit to get there. So I kind of do want to get those too. But this car's pretty much done, and I'm really looking forward to the future, to seeing what this car is gonna do for me. I also got the vintage shift knob. I posted a short about that, and people actually really liked it. So I was happy about that. I have actually entered this car for the Hagerty Cars and Caffeine at the Speed Tour and Barbers in a couple of weeks. So I'm hoping I can get, well, I won't be able to get all that stuff by then. I'm actually kind of done spending money on this car for this month at least. But I'm glad that I was able to get it back, and I was able to add some more touches to it before the car show. I know I'm really looking forward to it ever since I heard about it, and this car is pretty much ready for it. It doesn't look embarrassing anymore. I know that, but yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with the Miata. Definitely looks better. He didn't paint over anything that didn't need to be painted over. And he even kept this, it's like, I don't know, rock guard paint right there. Which is usually a big red flag on these if you see someone had painted over it. But yeah, this thing's back, and back to its former glory. But I'm going to post some more stuff about the Speed Tour leading up to it. But yeah, if y'all want to see some more content from me, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.